apologies in advance because I am still dealing with this cold, so my voice is a little bit off and I'm a little bit more congested, but don't let that distract you from today's gimmick, because we are going to be having a fun time today with Coalossal, Flamigo, and Blastoise of all things. Yeah, we are running a Coalossal team, and this is going to be fun here. We have Weakness Policy, Tera Fire, Coalossal, alongside Dragapult with Surf. So basically, anyone who played Gen 8 VGC knows exactly what's going to happen. We get Coalossal on the field, we hit it with Surf with Dragapult, and then from there, Coalossal gets both its Weakness Policy and its Steam Engine, meaning we hit +6 speed, and we hit +2 attack, and we hit +2 special attack. And normally, we wouldn't care about the +2 attack, but in this case, we have Flamigo. Flamigo has the ability Costar. When Costar hits the field, Flamigo copies the stat changes of its partner Pokemon, which means we are going to try to set up Coalossal, and we are going to get Flamigo in, and Flamigo is going to get that +2 attack, special attack, and 6 speed. And Flamigo doesn't care about the +2 special attack, but it does care about that +2 attack, which means Close Combat, Brave Bird, and Throat Chop are going to be doing some major amounts of damage. And to make this all the better, we have Blastoise for 2 reasons on this team. One, we have the Aqua Jet in case the Dragapult tech just doesn't work with Surf. If the situation calls for it, we can Aqua Jet into our Coalossal. Coalossal's got a decent defense stat, so Coalossal should be able to take an Aqua Jet no problem when it terastallizes into a mono fire type. But we also have Shell Smash here, and Shell Smash will raise our attack speed and special attack all 2 stages, which means if we can't get the Coalossal set up, we could always get the Flamigo set up with Blastoise instead. Flamigo wouldn't be as fast, but it can be a good time. We have Water Spout to do some major damage with Blastoise, and we have the Ice Beam as well for some Ice-type coverage. We have Electabuzz here with the Tera Grass and Eviolite to make it bulky. We have Follow Me for redirection. We have Helping Hand on both Electabuzz and Dragapult to boost up our partner's attacks. And we have Electroweb for a little bit of speed control for, say, Rillaboom or Flamigo, especially if we don't copy the +6 speed off of Steam Engine. We do have some speed control there with the Electabuzz instead. And then finally, we have Rillaboom with U-Turn, Fake Out, Grassy Glide, and Wood Hammer. We have Terra Ghost to dodge some Fake Outs. We have the Assault Vest to get a little bit bulkier on the specially defensive side, and we can go from there. Anyways, this is going to be a fun one. Not going to lie, I actually filmed the battles before the introduction, so I already know what happens. But anyways, let's jump right on into the battles. Alright, we've got a Hisuian Decidueye team with Pelipper, Basculegion, Armarouge, Archaludon, Gothitelle, and King Gambit. And before I butcher any more names by thinking they're the completely wrong Pokemon, let's see what we can figure out. Pelipper bringing rain could make both Surf and Aqua Jet hurt more, which is not ideal. Getting to do some major damage to the Archaludon could be really nice, though. I don't see redirection, but I do see potential fake out stuff. So maybe we bring Dragapult Cole. I think Flamigo could be okay in the back, especially if we get boosted up. We do have to be weary of the Gothitelle going for Trick Room on me, but if they do, it's not the worst case scenario. And Rillaboom might be alright. Rillaboom can threaten that Basculegion, which could be really nice. The good thing, too, is it's male Basculegion, which means they're going to be more attack-heavy than special attack-heavy. So being able to threaten them with a burn-off Dragapult could be nice, too. Now, Dragapult getting outsped by a rain-boosted Basculegion could be a nightmare, but we'll see. Maybe I should have brought both Blastoise and Dragapult, and then I could have just protected Cole, switched Dragapult out if I was worried about the Basculegion, just Aqua Jet it myself. Yeah, that might have been okay. But you know what, it is what it is. Archaludon and Decidueye. Okay, good, they actually gave me a note here. No Fake Out, which is great. I can pop the Tera Fire. And I can Earth Power into the Archaludon right out of the gate. And I just Surf. Yeah, I Surf, I get my speed up, and then I go from there. And if they want to bring out Pelipper, great. I mean, they might not. They might expect the Earth Power coming. They might not. They might think I've got some other weird shenanigans. But yeah, we'll go for the Terrestrialization on Cole right out of the gate. We'll get the Surf off. Hopefully Dragapult doesn't do a lot of damage to me. Yeah, that's the one downside of this. I do have to do some damage, and then Decidueye can potentially hit Coalossal for some... Oh! Never mind. They're just going to protect. I can live with that. I can live with that a lot. We'll get a little bit of chip damage off into this Archaludon too, which is okay. I don't like that I'm giving them a stamina boost per se for anything in the back. But I do like that I get my weakness policy and my steam engine right there. So now I'm fast. If I can do a lot of damage to this Archaludon, that would be wonderful. Yeah, so we'll get our Earth Power off. That did nothing. Okay, cool. We're just going to get Dragon Pulse off of Archaludon right here, which is okay. They might have the Shadow Sneak to hit me with, but that's alright. I'm going to go Helping Hand. If they have the Shadow Sneak, then I'm probably losing Dragapult, which could be okay for getting in Rillaboom. And then having some Fake Out pressure. I don't see the Decidueye doing anything to Cole unless I miss. They're going to withdraw Archaludon, that's fine. Here comes Pelipper, which, you know what? Yeah, that does make sense. Bring in the rain to weaken my firepower. But I'm going to get my Helping Hand off. This Helping Hand should still do a reasonable amount of damage with the +2 special attack boost. Hopefully this is enough to just deal with the Decidueye. Yeah, it is. Great. So, we see nothing out of that. We also pick up the burn into the Pelipper. So, honestly, I can Dragon Darts, Will-O-Wisp, depending on what comes in here. I can Helping Hand again. I could even just protect Cole, let Dragapult just try to get something down. Basculegion's coming in here, so if they're Bandit, that could be gross too. I'm gonna protect just to see what they want to do, and I'm gonna attempt the Will-O-Wisp into Basculegion just in case they go for Cole. If I get the Will-O-Wisp off, great. I would be very happy about that. Being able to burn that thing could be really nice. Swift Swim, Wave Crash could hurt. Rain Boosted Aqua Jet can hurt. But honestly, I think I did bring the Rillaboom, so I can threaten the Basculegion. And I do have the Power Herb, or not the Power Herb, the Power Gem to hit Pelipper with. And Archaludon's taking a good chunk of damage too, so there is that. So, Last Respects is going into Dragapult, which, you know what, fine with me. Weather Ball is coming off of the Pelipper, which Cole also does protect here. So, Pelipper is also going to take a little bit of chip damage thanks to the burn. Oh, you know what? Flamigo's going to be fun here. Let's go. Let's go, Flamigo. +6 speed, Flamigo. And Flamigo is significantly faster than Coalossal, so let's just appreciate that right there. Normally, that attack boost on Coalossal means nothing, but thanks to the beauty of Costar, Flamigo now has a +6 Throat Chop to hit that Basculegion with. Oh, that feels good. That feels so good right there. Just goodbye, Basculegion. And, hey, Pelipper, I got a present for you.
Eat Power Gem.
I don't need your rain. You don't need your rain. You just need some rocks. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sick, in case you haven't noticed. I'm not quite well in the head with this cold. Good times. Anyways. Archaludon comes back in here. We have a close combat for you. We have a close combat, and we have an Earth Power. You want a Tera Ghost? Good. I can hit you with an Earth Power. You want a Tera Flying? I still hit you with a close combat. And the battle's canceled. That's fine. I got Coalossal to work. That's all I wanted to do for this video. I wanted to get Coalossal to work for one game. Now maybe we could try to get Blastoise. I don't know. Also, if this video somehow ended up on TikTok, yes, this is a part of a larger sum. But otherwise, it's on YouTube as a multiple battle part video. Anyways, I feel like I need to address that too, because every once in a while I throw some battles on there, and then I'm like, did I reference other battles? Did I? Or am I fine? So, yeah, anyways. Hello, YouTube, and hello, TikTok. Chances are you're watching this on YouTube, though. So, anyways. Good game to my opponent. Alright, we've got Amoonguss, Empoleon, which I almost called Pelipper for some horrible reason. Hisuian, Arcanine, Golden Ghost, Solomons. Oh, hey, there is a Pelipper. Okay. Electric-type moves would be really nice here if I had anything but an Electabuzz for Electric-type coverage. Dragapult could be okay. Dragapult could be really okay here because I can always go for the Surf. I can hit Coalossal. I don't love the idea of a rain-boosted Surf hitting Coalossal because that will hurt. Rillaboom might be okay. Blastoise might be spicy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring Blastoise Electabuzz. I'm going to try to get the Shell Smash off with the Follow Me. If they lead Arcanine, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed that my White Herb gets burned. But I do have Flamigo in the back. And honestly, Volt Switch on Electabuzz would have been really nice, but I don't have that. On the flip side, I could bring Cole. Yeah, I think Cole provides more than Rillaboom does. Dragapult really doesn't really apply all that much pressure, unfortunately. So I think maybe we bring Cole. If I can get Blastoise to get the Shell Smash off, I have Ice Beam to hit the Amoonguss. I have Water Spout to just do a lot of damage to stuff. If they give me the Rain on top of that, that could be nice. I would love to Aqua Jet that Hisuian Arcanine, not gonna lie. Yeah. Aqua Jet the Hisuian Arcanine could be nice. I also have Tera Dragon on Blastoise in case I need it. It's Amoonguss Golden Go. So Make It Rain could hurt. Spore could hurt. Well, Spore would put me to sleep, but you know what? I'm gonna Shell Smash. I'm gonna Terra... I think I'm gonna pop the Terra Grass on Electabuzz just in case they go for that. And I'm gonna go for Follow Me. Blastoise will resist Make It Rain. So depending on how much damage I take, that's the only thing. If I had, say, like, Mousehold or Clefairy with Friend Guard, I'd feel a lot more confident about this for Blastoise. On the flip side, I do have a Water type and Electric type, so both of which do resist Make It Rain. So in theory, I might just be taking a Shadow Ball instead. So Blastoise is going to get its Shell Smash off first before the Golden Go. That's good knowledge to have, actually. Electabuzz can always just Follow Me the Spore away, too. Yeah, that is true. Nasty Plot off Golden Go. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We're both getting our setup. But I have Water Spout. Yeah, I have Water Spout Follow Me. Your Rage Powder is not going to help you here, my friend. If you're Focus Sashed Golden Go, though, that could be a little bit spooky for me. But you know what? That's fine. The nice thing here, too, is I don't have to worry about Follow Me just getting pulled away. Or being ignored by Amoonguss' Grass typing. Rage Powder I do have to worry about, but you know what? That's fine. Amoonguss is going to turn into a Water type, which is interesting. Like, they still would have resisted this Water Spout, which, I mean, okay. I'm okay with this. I don't mind hitting them with Blastoise at full power. They're going to Rage Powder. Golden Go is not in for a good time. Golden Go is going to be in for a wet, soggy time. And if they had brought Pelipper, oh, they are in a bad position if they brought Pelipper. You mad lad! You went for another Nasty Plot! Okay. I'm just going to Water Spout, and I'm going to go for the Electro Web this time. I'm going to try to get some damage off into this Amoonguss now. Also, bring out your Pelipper. I would love that. I would love for you to switch out Amoonguss for Pelipper so that I can get this rain-boosted Water Spout. Man, they went for 2 nasty... Like, they saw the amount of damage that Water Spout did. And they got the second nasty plot off. They probably thought they were okay because I went for the Shell Smash. Because I'm a Blastoise. Like, you don't expect Blastoise to do a whole lot of damage, but you know what? Here we are. Amoonguss is comfortable. They probably got a false sense of security, too, from the Amoonguss, but you know what? That's fine. Golden goes going to withdraw, and you know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. If this is Pelipper, though, I would love to hit them with this Electro Web. Oh my god, it is Pelipper! And I went for Electro Web this turn. Okay. There's the Water Spout. Oh! That damage! Oh, and there was no Rage Powder off the Amoonguss this turn, so they probably went for Spore. Yeah. Yeah, they probably did. Or they tried to Pollen Buff. Do we hit the Electro Web? We do. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I now have a rain-boosted +2 Water Spout. And if I'm worried about Fagon, I can always protect Blastoise. Oh, I was not expecting this to go so well. Hello, Golden Go. And hello, Solomons. You know what? Electabuzz is going to take one for the team here. Electabuzz is going to redirect away and attack. Do I have Flamigo in the back? I do have Flamigo in the back. That's awesome. We're going to Water Spout. And we're going to follow me. Electabuzz will take one for the team. And my opponent forfeits. You know what? That's fine. I really could not have asked for a better game for Blastoise. The last time I used Blastoise was at the beginning of Reg G with Kyogre, and it was an absolute disaster, so I feel vindicated, or validated. Yeah, not vindicated, validated. I feel validated. That was awesome. I can't believe that actually just worked out as smoothly as it did. I'm so glad they had Nasty Block Golden Go into the specs. Anyways, good game to my opponent. Alright, we've got Hisuian, Samurott, Amoonguss, Murkrow, Hisuian, Typhlosion, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, and Golden Go. So, not gonna lie, I kind of want to try to get Water Spout working with Blastoise. Yeah, I kind of do. That said, Amoonguss... Murkrow could be annoying because if they have Haze, like if they undo my speed boost. But if they lead Murkrow and I Power Gem them, and I hit them with a Surf, that should be it. Game over, Murkrow. I think we bring Blastoise and Flamigo might be okay here too because we do have the Throat Chop on it. Throat Chop can be used to hit the Typhlosion and the Golden Go. Close combat should scare off the Ursaluna and Samurott. And yeah, you know what? Flamigo, the more I look at Flamigo, Flamigo looks really good here with this coverage. So if we can get Flamigo set up, we should be nice and okay. Yeah. I think if we get Flamigo set up, we're in an okay position. Now, what could suck is if they go Amoonguss and they survive an attack because of Tera and then Spore Coalossal. That could suck too. Not gonna lie, that is a big threat that I have to keep in mind. So, let's see here. It's Samurott and Amoonguss. Okay. So, I'm going to Surf. I'm going to try to get the setup here. And honestly, Hisuian Samurott's special defense is not the highest, so it might not like this. It might actually do some decent damage. We'll see, though, for sure. We'll see. If we can get the Heat Wave off, we can do some decent damage. We get our Tera with Coalossal. We're going to get our Surf. We're going to get a little bit of Chip into the Samurott. They just went Rage Powder and no Tera. That's great. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to hit the Amoonguss for super effective damage this turn. Because that was something that actually scared me, so... If we can connect with the Amoonguss with this Heat Wave, we should be okay. Because we now have our +2 special attack. We're missing someone. That looked like the Samurott, maybe? Yeah, we missed the Samurott, but you know what? I'll take that. I have Will-O-Wisp on Dragapult. We got rid of the Amoonguss. We still have Dragapult. Even without the boosts, Flamigo threatens Samurott, so I could do that. You know what? I'm going to bring in the Flamigo just to threaten the Samurott, and then depending on what they have come in, I can always use Dragapult with Helping Hand or Will-O-Wisp. It's Murkrow, and you know what? Murkrow can undo boosts and do Tailwind shenanigans too, so I can live with this. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp into the Samurott, and just in case, I'm gonna close combat into it too. Okay, so what's the Tera here? Is it Tera Fire, Tera Ghost? If it's Tera Fire, I miss Will-O-Wisp. If it's Tera Ghost, I miss close combat, which is arguably worse. It is Tera Ghost, but you know what? I have Throat Chop, so assuming Flamigo can survive this turn, I can maybe connect the Will-O-Wisp and go from there. That's a big if, though. Oh, they went for Dragapult. Okay, you know what? I can live with that. I get to keep my Focus Sash. There's spikes on the field now, which means Dragapult better not want to switch out. We also get the Will-O-Wisp here. So, Samurott's burned. Flamigo has a chance. Flamigo now has a chance, which is awesome. And because I miss the close combat, I don't take the defense drop. So that's awesome. I'm going to Dragon Darts into the Murkrow slot, and I'm going to Throat Chop into the Samurott. Icy Wind off the Samurott. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but you know what? I can live with it. Foul Play. Foul Play is going to hurt, but it's alright. So, Blastoise is going to take a little bit of chip because of the Ceaseless Edge spikes, but it's only one layer of spikes. I kind of want to Shell Smash and Ice Beam, but I kind of want to just Ice Beam in general too. But you know what? An Aqua Jet into Samurott can be okay here too, so I think I'm going to protect Flamigo. We'll see what the last Pokemon is too, because I feel like I need Flamigo to survive this turn. We'll get our Aqua Jet off. That's enough to knock out the Samurott, so their Tera's gone. And then depending on how many Tailwind turns we have, like Flamigo might be alright. Blastoise is actually the one taking the Foul Play. Okay. I was expecting that to be in the Flamigo, but the Protect must have been more obvious than I initially thought. Ursaluna Blood Moon comes in. Okay, you know what? They do have Tailwind for one more turn. That's very concerning. I'm going to Ice Beam, and I'm going to Close Combat. There's a Blood Moon coming my way. That's into Flamigo. Okay. I cannot get over how much damage that one Foul Play did to Blastoise. I mean, that was a crit, but still. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. I don't like that. And that wasn't enough to pick up the knockout into the Blood Moon either. That's unfortunate. But we do have the Aqua Jet in the bare minimum, so if they protect, they protect. They don't. They just eat the Aqua Jet, and I think Murkrow is just going to finish me off with a Foul Play here. Which, honestly, Murkrow is faster than Blastoise, so unless I had the Shell Smash, which... In the one case, it actually kind of worked out that I didn't have the Shell Smash here, but anyways. I think Murkrow is a really strong Pokemon at the end of the day, and I'm kind of glad that my opponent got to show it off there. Because the Foul Play can just turn the tables on your opponent. And honestly, if they hadn't have gotten the crit on me, I might have been able to cheese out another Ice Beam into them, which would have been nice. But anyways, it works out in the end. It was a really close game. They just had their Murkrow left. So overall, when you think about it, the Hisuian Samurott did a lot of damage to Coalossal with the Sharpness Aqua Cutter. They took my Tera. We took their Amoonguss. We took their Samurott. We took out their Blood Moon. 3 of which are very, very prevalent Pokemon, all things considered. And the Murkrow probably had a Focus Sash, so I probably would have needed at least 2 hits into it. So, yeah. I feel pretty good about how that played out, so good game to my opponent. Hey, thank you guys so much for checking out this Coalossal and Flamigo team, and honestly, I had a really good time here with this team. I didn't know how I was going to make out with it when I sat down to initially record, but man, we had a really good time here. I had one goal with Coalossal, and that was to get it set up and have it do some work, while also being able to get Flamigo to copy its boosts, and man, I could not have asked for a better solution or outcome with game 1, because not only did I get Coalossal set up, I also got Flamigo set up. I was able to do some decent damage to my opponent's Archaludon. We took out their Hisuian Decidueye in the rain with Heat Wave with a Helping Hand boost. Coalossal got to hit Pelipper with a Power Gem, and then my +6 speed, +2 attack. Flamigo was able to outspeed their Basculegion in the rain and hit them with a close combat for some major damage, and by that I mean a straight up knockout, so that was awesome. And then in game 2, I wanted to make Blastoise work, and man, did Blastoise ever pay off here. My opponent led Amoonguss and Gholdengo into Blastoise and Electabuzz, and we both traded Follow Me and Rage Powder Redirection for Blastoise to go for Shell Smash and Gholdengo to go for Nasty Plot. And since my opponent thought they were safe because I left them alone turn 1, they went for a second Nasty Plot, only for Blastoise to turn around and hit them with a Water Spout alongside another Follow Me off of Electabuzz. So Electabuzz kept Blastoise nice and safe. We almost one-shot the Gholdengo, and then my opponent decided, you know what? Let's see what happens. They threw Pelipper in for Gholdengo, giving me a Rain boost, and Blastoise just tore through the rest of their team with Water Spout, which was just amazing. So we had a very weakened Gholdengo come back in Sullivans, which my opponent just canceled the battle at that point. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for me. I did suffer a loss in game 3 against Hisuian Samurott, Murkrow, Ursaluna Blood Moon, and Amoonguss. It was a little bit unfortunate that my Coalossal missed the Heat Wave into the Hisuian Samurott, but we were able to one-shot the Amoonguss, which is what I needed. So trading Coalossal for Amoonguss was alright, since the Hisuian Samurott did hit me with an Aqua Cutter, and then my opponent had a really nice, well-placed Tera Ghost on the Hisuian Samurott to dodge the close combat, but I did nail them with a Will-O-Wisp with Dragapult, so I wasn't going down completely without a fight. Now, I probably should have tried to get rid of the Murkrow instead and left the Samurott alone, but alas, I did not, and the Murkrow was actually my undoing. The Ursaluna Blood Moon was not actually my undoing, it was the Murkrow, because the Murkrow did a decent amount of damage to Flamigo with Foul Play, and it also got a lot of damage off into Blastoise. Now, it did help that the very first Foul Play it hit me with was a critical hit, but then the follow-up one still took a decent chunk out of Blastoise, which I was not too happy with. Blastoise did pick off both the Hisuian Samurott and the Ursaluna Blood Moon with Aqua Jet, so my opponent just had Murkrow left by the end of the battle, so that was relatively nice on Blastoise's end, and I'm kind of glad that we got to see the Murkrow in that third game, because when Regulation H was initially announced and I made my initial video on the format, I did say that I think Murkrow could be really good, and we could see a potential resurgence in it, and yeah, so anyways, we got to see Murkrow just turn the tide of battle for my opponent, so there was that at the end of the day. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this team in action. Be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below, and I will see you next time.